Frank got held up at the golf course. He told me to pick you up. He said he's meet you at the track later. He said to bet on an ice cream in the first, by the way. In that thing? You must be kidding. What you talking about, man? That's a Cadillac. I wouldn't be caught dead in that. Come on, you know I mean it's got a few years, but it's a cream puff. It looks like somebody's nightmare. So you like this better? It's like one of them tigers from India. Crazy guy. Now, you know what he's been doing? He's been dragging me to the zoo to look at tigers. He says he's going to buy one. You do that and you won't have any friends left. Not that you have any anyhow. You're going to like that tiger, man. What, are you going to drive around with a tiger in your passenger seat? Maybe some lady tiger. How much? 47,000 fully equipped. That's all? Machine gun turrets are extra. Oh, you is a funny guy. Come here, Manny. Manny, come here. You bulletproof this, okay? And this here and here, and the windows. Get me one of them phones with a scrambler. You know, on a scrambler with, and a radio with scanners to pick up flying saucers and stuff like that. Don't forget the fog lights in case I get caught in a swamp. That's a good idea. Get out of the way, lady! I'm trying to drive here. I thought you were taking me to Frank. We got an hour. You hungry? No, but I'm bored. Well, that figures. Check it out, Manny, okay? And pay the guy. And you'll take a taxi. Meet me at the track, okay? Good doing business with you, Mr. Montana. I wouldn't buy the car if you didn't like it. Planning on driving the girls crazy, aren't you, Tony? Yeah, you know who? And what would Frank say? I like Frank, you know? Only I like you better. You got something for me? Sure. Don't get confused, Tony. I don't fuck around with the help. Okay, you want to play with me? I play with you. Shit. Would you kiss me if I wear the hat? No. Playtime is over, okay? Mama. Long time. No postcards from jail? Gina. Tony. Look at you. You're beautiful. I didn't. Mama. Look at those eyes. Look at that. She looks like me. You know, the last time I saw you, you was like that. You look like a little boy. Now look at you. I got something for you. It's no big deal. I never thought I'd see you again, you know? You think they keep a guy like me down? Well, no. You look so good. Look, open that. Open it. For me? I think so. It's nothing much, you know, nothing. Do you see what's written on the back? On the back, always. Always. It's beautiful, Tony. Mama's still working in the factory, and I work part-time in the beauty parlor. I'm doing hair, Tony. Do you remember Hiram Gonzalez? His father owned the barber shop. It's his place. Plus, I go to junior college, Miami-Dade. And in 2 years, I get my cosmetology license. And then I'll be making enough money. Surprise! All that's over. Starting today. Why? My kid's sister don't have to work in no beauty parlor. And mama, she don't have to sew in no factory. Your son made it, mama. He's a success. That's why I didn't come around before. I want you to see what a good boy I've been. Here's $1,000 for you, mama. Who did you kill for this, Antonio? I didn't kill nobody, mama. No? No? What are you doing now? Huh? Banks, or is it still bodegas? Huh? You and the others? No, things are different now. I'm working with the anti-Castro group, man. I'm an organizer now, and I get a lot of political contributions. Sure you do. Sticking a gun in somebody's face. You know, all we hear about in the papers is animals like you and the killings. It's Cubans like you who are giving a bad name to our people. People who come here, work hard, and make a good name for themselves. People who send their children to school. What are you saying? That's your son! Son, I wish I had one. He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now. Who do you think you are? We haven't heard a word from you in 5 años. You suddenly show up here, throw some money around with your hotshot manners, and think you can get my respect? You think you can buy me with jewelry? Come on. You think you can come into my house with your hotshot clothes and your jail manners and make fun of us? You don't know what you're saying. That's not the way I am. That is not the way I raised Gina to be. You are not going to destroy her. I don't need your money. I work for my living. I don't want you in this house anymore. I don't want you around Gina. So come on, get out. Take this lousy money with you. It stinks. Why do you have to spoil it for everybody? I'm sorry, Tony. Okay, Mama. No, Tony, wait a minute. Don't go, please. Gina, stay here. No, Mama. He's no good, Gina. Tony, wait, please. I'm sorry, I don't know. Mama, ever since Papa left us, forget Papa. We never had one. I know you did some bad things back then in the army. I know you got into some trouble. The communists, they're always trying to tell you what to do. Mama doesn't understand that, I know. I don't know. I just want you to know that I don't care. It doesn't matter to me how long you've been away, 5 or 10 years. You're my blood, always. I know. Come on, I want you to take this. I gotta go back in. No, Tony, please. You need this. What will I tell her? Take that. You don't have to tell her nothing. Don't tell her I gave it to you. But give her some from time to time. And listen, you go out yourself. Go out. Go ahead. Go out. Do some things. Have some fun. You got to get some fun in your life. You want to beat yourself to death. At 19. Pussycat like you. Come here. I'll talk to you again. Okay? Put the money away so she won't see it. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you. Let's go. She's beautiful. How come you stay away from her, May? You hear? She's not for you. So this and my other factor, I can guarantee you production of kilos refined every month of the year. The problem is I have no steady market. Basically, what I'm looking for is somebody in the United States who can share the risk with me. Somebody who can guarantee to buy from me, say, 200 kilos a month. That's a big commitment, Mr. Sosa. Something like that. Too bad Frank's not here. You should talk to him. It would have been nice if he could come. He would like to come, but with his trial coming up, it's hard for him to get out of the country. So he sent you instead. Something like that. We'll talk at my house, shall we? You got good stuff here. Class A shit, man. So this Lopez guarantees to buy from me kilos every month of the year. He picks it up here. I can sell it to him for as little as 10,000 a key. You cannot do better than that. But then we have to take the risk of moving it. We'll be cutting out the Colombians. Know what that means? That means we have to go to war with them. We cut out the Colombians, we take the risk on both sides. Why don't we split the risk? You guarantee your delivery, say, as far as Panama. We take it from there. Panama's risky. Costs me more. Panama I can sell for 15 a key. What? Are you nuts? We still gotta move that shit to Florida. Do you know what it's like these days? You got the fucking Navy everywhere. You got frogmen. You got the ECS with the satellite tracking shit. You got the fucking Bell assault choppers up the ass. We're losing 1 out of every 9 loads. There's no dock walk anymore. Let me tell you. Forget about 10 a key. Then what do you suggest that is reasonable? Excuse me one moment. What the fuck is the matter with you? You negotiating with Frank Lopez? Don't worry about it. Take it easy. I'm not worried about it. You should worry about it. If he wants to make a deal, it's up to him, not you. We're gonna do this deal. That's it. Fuck you. How's that? Fuck you. You need to open your eyes and keep your mouth shut. That's it. Let it go at that. Don't worry about it. Your head is in the wrong place. You must watch out for yourself. Why not talk to him? You think he wants to give you the money? Shut the fuck up. I'm doing the talking here, not you. You're here to watch my back. Now watch my back. Better than your front, let me tell you, man. It's easier to watch. Close your mouth. I can't wait to see what Frank's going to react to this one. Just shut up. I'm doing the talking here. Now, where were we? Panama? Now you're looking for a partner, right? Something like that. Look, Mr. Sosa, we're getting ahead of ourselves. I am down on Frank's authority to buy 5 keys. That's it. That's my limit. I got no right. Nobody got no right to negotiate. Let the man finish, okay? Let him propose a proposition, then we can talk more. You got no authority here. I started you in this business, so shut the fuck up. Frank is gonna love it. That's up to Frank, not you. I'm sorry about this, Mr. Sosa. No, it's all right. You're right. Maybe you should talk to Frank. Well, good. I don't think it's something I want to do on an overseas phone. But as soon as I get back to Miami, I will talk to Frank personally. Good. My associates here can escort you to my chopper to take you to Santa Cruz. I have a jet there. I can have you in Miami in 5 hours. You'll be back here tomorrow in time for lunch. Good. Good talking to you. Why don't you leave your friend here? While you're gone, maybe he can tell me how to run my business. I think Frank would like to see him. No, that's okay. You tell Frank I'm going to keep this guy on ice. I guess so. Let's finish our lunch. I have to hand it to you, Mr. Sosa. You got everything a man could want. I like you, Tony. There is no lying to you. Unfortunately, I do not feel the same about the rest of your organization. What do you mean by that, Mr. Sosa? I'm talking about Omar Suarez. This garbage was recognized by my associate at lunch from several years ago in New York. He was an informer for the police. He put Vito Duval and the Ramos brothers, Nello and Gino, away for life. So how do I know you're not a chivato too, Tony? Let's get this straight now, man. I never fucked anybody over in my life who didn't have it coming to him. You got that, man? All I got in this world is my balls and my word. And I don't break them for no one. You understand, man? That piece of shit up there, I never like him, man. I never trust him. For all I know, he had me set up and my friend Angel Fernandez killed. But that's history. I'm here. He's not. You want to go on with me? Say it. You don't? Then you make your move, man. I think you speak from the heart, Montana. But I say to myself, this Lopez, your boss, he has chivatos like that working for him. His judgment stinks. So I think to myself, how many other mistakes has this Lopez guy made? How can I trust his organization? You tell me, Tony. Well, Frank is smart, you know. You can't blame him for that animal, man. It's a crazy business we're in, you know. That could happen to anyone, even you. Why don't I go back and I talk to Frank, okay? I go back and I work it out, all right? I fix things between us. You got my word on that. I think you and me, we can work this thing out, okay? And do business together a long time. Just remember, Tony, I only tell you one time. Don't you ever fuck me, Tony. Don't you ever. You know why? You what? You made a fucking deal for 75 fucking million without checking with me? Are you crazy, Montana? Are you crazy? Coño, man, take it easy. Coño, my ass. 15 a key is puro. You can't lose money, no way. You make 75 million on this deal, Frank. 75 million. That is some serious money. And what is Sosa gonna do when I don't come up with the first million, huh? What is he gonna do? Will he send me a bill? Huh? He's gonna send me a fucking hit squad up here. There'll be a war in the streets. Relax, man. Take it easy. I'm in tight with Sosa. Okay? You're short a couple million, I go on the street for you. I make a couple moves. Million here, million there. You got it. So you've been making moves on your own. I got ears, you know, I hear things. What do you hear about the Echevarrio and the Diaz brothers? What about Gomez? What is he gonna do when you start moving keys? Fuck Casper Gomez and fuck the Diaz brothers. Fuck them all. I buried those cockroaches. What they ever do for us, Frank? Look, Frank, the time has come. We gotta expand, man. The whole operation, man. Distribution, New York, Chicago, LA. We gotta set our mark and enforce it. We gotta think big. Think big, huh? Like your friend Sosa? Let me tell you something about that greaseball cocksucker. He is a snake. That's what he is. You turn your back on him, he stick it in. You don't trust a guy like that? You want me to believe that Omar was a stoolie because Sosa said so? You bought that line. Maybe I made a mistake sending you down there. Maybe you and Sosa know something I don't know. Like what? Like what? Like you tell me like what? You calling me a liar, Frank? That way you calling me? Let's just say I want things to stay the way they are for right now. You stall your deal with Sosa. Stall it. Okay, boss. Come on. I am the boss. Sure, you're the boss. Hey, Tony. Remember, I told you when you started, the guys who last in this business are the guys who fly straight, low-keyed, quiet, and the guys who want it all, chica, champagne, flash, they don't last. You finished? Can I go now? Hi there. You just missed Frank. Too bad. Only I didn't come here to see Frank. This is not the time or place, Tony. Next time make an appointment first. That's okay. I got something important and I want to talk to you about. So why don't we have a couple of drinks, act normal, and just take it easy? Come on. I like scotch. Sure, why not? Okay, I won't bite you. We're all normal here. I heard you and Frank aren't working together anymore. That's right. I think it's easier, don't you? Makes things easier. Thank you. Here's to the land of opportunity. For you, maybe. You like kids? Kids? You know, kids. Little kids? Sure, why not? As long as there's a nurse around. Good, because I like kids too. I like them boys, girls don't matter to me. Frank's gonna be back any minute. Come here, sit here. I want to talk to you. Sit down. I'm not gonna bite you. Okay, here's the story. I come from the gutter. I know that. I got no education, but that's okay. I know the street, and I'm making all the right moves. With the right woman, there's no stopping me. I can go right to the top. Anyway, what I got to tell you is this. I like you. I like you the first time I laid eyes on you. I say to myself, she's a tiger. She belongs to me. Anyway, I want you to marry me. I want you to be the mother of my children. Me. Me marry you? That's right. What about Frank, Tony? What will you do about Frank? Frank is not going to last, okay? He's finished. Just think about it, okay? I want you to really think about it. I'm going to go now, okay? Take care. All your enemies are gone. Mr. Montano, how are you? Hello. What the fuck's she doing here? Come on, man. She's just dancing. Come on, take it easy. It's just a disco. Who's that guy who's that guy she's with? He's some guy who works for Lugo. He's nobody. He's harmless. Works for Lugo. Yeah, forget him. Hello, Tony. You remember me? Bernstein. Mel Bernstein, right? Chief Detective Narcotics. That's right, yeah. I think we should talk. Talk? What are we going to talk about? I ain't killed nobody. Not lately. No, not lately? What about ancient history like Emilio Rebenga or a bunch of whacked out Indians at the Sunray Motel? Whoever's been giving you your information is taking you for a long ride. Tony, baby, we gonna talk or am I gonna bust your wise ass spitballs here and now? Keep your eye on her, man. I'll do that, okay? My office, good. The word on the street is you're bringing in a lot of yayo. That means you're not a small-time punk anymore. You're public property now. Supreme Court says that your privacy can be invaded. Okay, man, how much? How much? Well, there's an answer to that, too. Here's how much. Can you see it? Big number. Yeah. That's on the monthly basis, same thing every month. You know how this works? No, you tell me. We tell you who's moving against you, and we shake down. Who you want shaken down? Let's say you got a real problem making a collection, and then we step in for you. I got 8 killers with badges working for me, and when they hit, it hurts. Same thing works the other way. You feed me a bus now, some cowboy setting up business, small fry, you know, we like snacks. How do I know you're the last cop I'm gonna have to fucking grease? What about Fort Lauderdale Metro DEA? How do I know what rock they're gonna crawl out from under? Well, that's not my business, Tony. We don't cross lines. Listen, you think I want this conversation going any further than this table? My guys got families. They're legitimate cops. I don't want to see them embarrassed. If they're embarrassed, they're going to suffer. If they suffer, then they'll make you suffer. You understand what I'm talking about? Thanks for the drink. By the way, I got a vacation coming up. I'm going to take the wife to London, England. We've never been there. So throw in a couple of round-trip tickets first class. You ought to smile more, Tony. You get more enjoyment out of life. Every day above ground is a good day.